Hey everybody, this is Mr. Bailey of New Jersey Youth Corps. I'm a crew leader and a teacher.
Today we are using educational technology to bring to you a form of disruptive tech called the Oculus Quest 2, a VR headset.
Educational technology uses hardware and software to help increase collaboration both in and outside of the classroom, as well as bring new tips and twists to enrichment and an active learning environment. We were able to purchase some brand new disruptive technology to add to our classroom. The Oculus Quest 2. Yes, this is an awesome piece of equipment that was created by Meta, formerly known as Facebook. And it basically involves a disruptive technology of virtual reality. And virtual reality is so cool because it can literally place us anywhere in the world without leaving our classroom or without leaving our homes. Virtual reality is used in classrooms for a variety of different reasons. One of them is to basically take out the actual travel that would be needed to move across the world. We also use virtual reality to build empathy, to see how other people live. Essentially, you will be a National Geographic photographer, and you will be able to travel to 2 very interesting places around the world. Finally, adding to the educational aspect, there will be a small assessment at the end of your virtual reality adventure. That virtual reality assessment will focus on social studies and reading and writing. The plan is to develop a curriculum around the Oculus Quest that would be fun, but also be educational as well. After all, we still have the ultimate goal of being able to pass the HiSET exam, which will give you your high school equivalency. By utilizing the Oculus Quest for this National Geographic adventure, students will be able to tap into the 4 content areas of social studies that is covered on the HiSET exam. So we'll use the Oculus to basically enrich and add an extra reinforcement on some of the things that we're going to learn in our textbook. So, are you guys ready to see how and why we're going to use the Oculus to learn? All right, let's get to it.
Now we are ready to utilize our Oculus. Here is a bit of background on the Oculus, which is owned by Meta, formerly known as Facebook. The Oculus Quest 2, also known as the Meta Quest 2, is a virtual reality headset. This device displays virtual reality, making it an all-immersive experience. Virtual reality is referred to as disruptive technology. In the classroom, disruptive technology adds a drastic change to traditional learning by applying applications and devices that alter the way students learn. In this case, virtual reality is utilized to help our students see the world in a way never possible before. We can take trips around the globe, look at the inside of a human body, and learn exciting new languages without leaving school grounds. In terms of hardware, we have the actual headset and some hand controllers. Upon turning on the device, the Oculus will already be logged into one of our Youth Corps Facebook accounts, which is needed to operate any application. Once you have adjusted the iframes, place the device on your head and have a staff member help you with any additional adjustments. Please be aware of your surroundings at all times. If this is your first time ever using the Oculus, please take the tutorial class titled First Contact on the menu screen. This will give you detailed instructions on using the hand controllers and how to properly maneuver through this virtual space. For software, we are looking at National Geographic Explorer VR, a game in which the user becomes a photographer and travels to 2 locations, Machu Picchu, Peru, and Antarctica. This game allows you to use your right controller as a camera, and using both controls, users can simulate rowing a boat and even ice climbing during the Antarctica mission. Each trip has different objectives, with Antarctica using more physical assertion than the Peru mission. However, both mission objectives revolve around learning about the geography and history of these places, with photography as the primary objective. Who would have thought learning could be so immersive and fun? To become more comfortable with the controls and how to properly utilize your in-game camera, please start with the Machu Picchu, Peru mission first. This in-game setup will give you two helpful people to accompany you on your journey. Natalie, your National Geographic editor, and Jose, a local guide who explains Inca culture. In this mission, you will explore ancient and historic Inca villages and learn how Inca culture thrived during that time. In addition to taking photographs of the current conditions, you also are challenged to digitally recreate the scenes. Say, for example, a family home where the Incas have settled. After your mission, you will be tasked to complete an assessment and write a 5-sentence paragraph reflecting on your experience. Make sure your paragraph has all 4 sentence structures that we have covered included. You need a simple sentence, a compound sentence, a complex sentence, and finally, a complex compound sentence. Your 5th sentence can be one of the 4. Please label your sentences with the structure in parentheses to complete the assignment. Okay, before you begin your write-up and the quick assessment, when you are done with the Oculus, it must be cleaned and checked back into a staff member. So, let's go through a quick cleanup.
First, use the squeeze tool to blow away the dust, and then brush away the remaining dust with the soft brush. Next, you can use the carbon side to clean any fingerprints or smudges. Finally, use the cloth to remove any additional spots. Please do this after every usage. Thank you. Once you're done, alert a staff member and then sign off that you returned the device. Let us know if there are any issues, so it is ready for the next user.
Did you really enjoy your experience with the Oculus? Did you know that there's careers centered around creating cool technology just like this? Before you leave, talk to our career transition coach to see what type of careers will be available for you in creating cool and emerging technology such as the Oculus. Not only is the hardware needed, but there's also software development that will be needed in order to keep the Oculus relevant and exceptional for users like you.